Oh, dang it, there is another Owen Vominos. Oh, well. Screwed that one up. Gonna have to go change that before the episode goes up. Hey guys, Alex from 7th Hour Films back again with Prison Break. Last time, we had Vominos, where basically, Michael revealed that he was only using the fight with Whistler as a distraction. Keep everyone in the yard while the two of them escaped. And they tried to escape, but it didn't work. Unfortunately, there was one cloud that screwed up the glare, so that didn't work. So Susan was pissed, nearly killed LJ, and Lincoln was like, wait, let me go check things out. And then, the guards saw the rope ladder, so they went into Sona to figure out who was trying to escape, and because of that, after they left, Lechero realized that Michael was trying to escape, and now he's in on it. He's in on the plan to escape, which is pretty cool. We also got the reveal that Susan, whose real name is actually Gretchen, may be working for Whistler. Whistler may be more in on this than we realized. Not really sure to what extent, but either way, we have 4 more days to escape. And then, was there anything else? No, that was it. Yeah, we got 4 more days, so let's see how that all works out. So let's just go ahead and jump right into this episode of Prison Break. Here we go.
So with this deal, what specifically are they expecting from me?
Mahone, that was the other part. Forgot to mention Mahone. And I forgot to mention a duck!
Apparently you think I only care about myself. I know you don't care about yourself, but you cared about Sarah. You loved her. And I'm sorry. But LJ is my son. I couldn't let anything happen to him. You know that.
You used me, Link.
Oh.
So I guess you and the company have something in common.
Oh, shit, man.
Bang and burn.
General, that was analyzed. What you're asking for is too dangerous, not to mention next to impossible with the given time frame.
Not to mention, it's impossible to get a duck!
To have your instructions, now get it done. Because if you don't, I'll make what happened to you in Mosul feel like a massage.
So,
This was a big mistake, Gretchen.
the company is just...
I won't.
The company is just full of stupid people, then.
Be ready by 5. That's when it happens. Everybody goes.
What about Schofield?
Kill him.
Okay. Starting to notice 1 or 2 problems. So, I still don't get why they can't just go in, get him, and leave. Although I guess maybe the Panamanians wouldn't like that, but still.
You, me, and the gimp over there, we're gonna run this place.
Wow, they're including Teabag.
Well, we could wait until tonight when our guys are moving too fast for night vision to work properly. You could even tag along if you want. Get it done.
What the hell are they just doing like an airstrike on Sona?
I'm sorry, I think you have confused James with someone else. He's not renting another apartment.
Oh, I assure you, Mr. Whistler's my tenant. I couldn't find anyone to contact after his conviction.
So I got these drugs that kept me on an even keel. And then when I got to Sona, I couldn't get my pills, so I had to improvise.
I came here to help a man that I respect and care about.
And I appreciate that. But I can't testify like this.
Get him those pills. Oh, shit. He's ready to kill if he needs to.
A lot of guys have a little something on the side. This apartment, I mean, whoever he brought here, doesn't mean he didn't love you.
Thanks, man.
Right on. I'll go get them.
Man, I do like this guy. He's trying to help her. Trying to make her feel better about this. Well, it's only a twin bed, if that helps. You're probably not banging a lot of people on a twin bed. Shout out to anyone who does that, though.
What do you say we get out of here?
I'm truly sorry you got caught up in my troubles, Michael.
No! Oh, god damn it, don't do it. Okay.
Scorpio.
Okay. Jiminy.
There's another code. Sammy's on his way back. Let's go.
Wait, is this just... What, is this an escape? What are we doing here?
Well, the administration used it to travel between cell blocks A and B. After the riots, they moved us all to B.
Oh.
And then the soldiers came in, blew this tunnel up.
Well, it looks pretty good for being blown up.
We're not digging out, but we might be digging up.
Oh, easier to go up. Gary Miller, huh? Ah. Well, hi.
Hello, Sophia. I can see why James loves you. You are beautiful. But if you keep sticking your nose where it doesn't belong, I'm gonna make him miss you very, very much.
Fucking...
Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Don't get in the way, or I promise you things will get very bad for you. You are truly beautiful.
Well, you gotta give her credit that she is proper intimidating.
Well, based on gravity and the kind of sand that Sona's built on, we're gonna need some kind of support brace for the tunnel. Or
what?
where the whole thing collapses and we're buried alive.
Okay.
You have given live press conferences your entire life. I've seen you many times. You're an old pro. Now splash some water on your face. The panel wants to say right now, immediately.
What?
Get dressed. Or would you rather have me drag your ass back to Sona? Water on the face. Get your suit on. We're going.
Oh god, he's gonna have to do this without his pills.
Why don't you tell me what's really going on here, Whistler? Why do you keep looking at your watch? What are you really up to?
Schofield, the men are gone. Let's move.
What are they gonna try to do?
It's perfect. $100 a month.
200.
$100 a month.
Deal.
Nah.
But I don't want growing no drugs on the land. No marijuana.
Got that?
Nah. Hey, you got that? Asshole.
If I had a kid in the same situation as your son, would you and your brother walk out on me?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Here, this is good. Put it down there.
The stereo?
You ready?
What the fuck?
I hope this works, Bobby.
All right. Let's go.
Oh, did they need to record the sound of a gunshot? That's so weird.
Hello, son. You look very handsome. Like your school picture.
Gracias. I cleaned the guy's self on the shirt.
You should be in school now.
It's okay, Papa.
With your friends.
Did they ever say what he's in for?
Promise me you won't go anywhere near Lincoln Burrows today.
Lincoln?
It's just too dangerous to be around him, to be with him, to be near him. Just go home and stay there. And I will call you tonight. Because I can't have you get hurt. Because I love you. More than anything in the world.
See, I believe him. No, I think I believe him.
He asked for you by name.
The man is clearly confused. I don't know anything about another apartment. Sophia, all I know is that you've got to stay away from Lincoln.
Oh, she's going straight to Lincoln today.
Please.
You should go. Make that call for my friend.
This poor man.
Happy birthday, son.
Aww.
Don't come home for dinner.
Who is this?
I'm supposed to tell you, don't come home for dinner.
That's it.
Me and Mikey were kids. We had a code when social services were trying to get me into juvie. He was telling me to watch my back.
Oh. Interesting. They're keeping an eye on him.
I warned her. Take them all out.
Oh, shit!
I said take them all out.
Oh, great. They're just gonna kill him. That's why he wanted Sophia to get away.
It had James' picture on birthday, but his name said Gary Miller. Lincoln, I don't know what's going on.
I'll tell you what's going on. Your boyfriend's a liar. I told you that from the start.
Damn.
James told me to stay away from you today, that it was dangerous.
Let's go.
Here they come. I can't wait to see how sweaty, nervous man does this.
He called me 2 days back. I didn't answer, but listen, I need to speak to him now.
Well, that didn't work. Oh, good. Meat shields.
Let's go.
No, the meat shields.
And who I call is my business.
Yeah, you're not supposed to answer the phone. This isn't good. Like, 8 different things are too complicated.
Shoot, please.
Oh! Ooh! Ooh! Damn!
Different day, same problem, huh, Lincoln? You know how this turned out when LJ was in this position, and today is no different.
Please shoot him. Please shoot him.
Come on, Link. I know you learned your lesson.
You're right. I have.
Oh! Oh! He took the shot! I hope that's not traumatizing.
For the purpose of hearing testimony from one Mr. Alexander
Oh shit.
Mahone.
He's scratching his wrists.
You gotta be kidding me. It's all connected. It's just, it's a web. And it's a web that I got caught in. And Lincoln Burrows got caught in.
Oh, I bet she has pills.
Now we're gonna try this again. When were you first contacted
Oh shit.
by the company?
She had the pills, she threw them away.
And I did the things that they made me do. So I could protect my family.
That might be.
And so, I would like to go home.
This is not...
So can I do that, please?
That didn't work, did it? That wasn't the testimony they needed, right?
Says it has something to do with your big brother.
Man, kinda sucks that Teabag is just messenger boy right now.
Give us a moment, will you, Teodoro?
I mean, he's gonna put 2 and 2 and 3 together, you know?
They don't need us anymore.
Here we go.
No shit.
They're breaking him out on their own.
Oh god, are they just doing an airstrike on Sona? Oh no, they're using a helicopter. Wow, really? Is that it? No? Okay, thank God. Yeah, so they would try to stop them. I mean, this is going straight against the Panamanian government. Oh! Rematch. Weigh him down. Or go with him. Ooh, this is gonna make the headlines tonight. I don't know if this was a good job. Whoop! Oh! Well, that fucked up. And now everyone, the guards are gonna be pissed. Oh, he has to ditch his shirt. Yeah. They didn't see the face, but they would recognize the shirts. Yeah, he has to change shirts too. Though I imagine we're not gonna... Oh! Oh my god, it's been so long since we've seen the tattoos. Ow! Man, I swear to god that's the exact same shirt he had on. Well, she failed. Now what?
Alex, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna have to take you back to Sona.
Oh, no. Oh, shit. Look at this guy. He's old and he means business.
There have been 2 escape attempts in the past 2 days. Somehow, I don't think it's a coincidence that you arrived shortly before they happened.
Nah.
So maybe you shouldn't be here in Sona. Give it low.
What are you gonna do?
Say goodbye to Sona, Mr. Schofield.
What are you gonna do? Take him to Super Sona? Oh, shit. Welp. Alrighty. That is episode 8. You know, I can't predict what we will do anymore, you know? Which there have been times in Season 1 and Season 2 where I couldn't predict where we would go, but like, I don't know, man. I don't know. At least, you know, in Season 1, when the first attempt failed, I don't know, they still, like, there was still a bit of a plan, you know? There was still a bit of a plan to go through the break room, or the officer's lounge, and then get to the tunnels and stuff. They just had to find a different way to the infirmary, you know? In Season 2, that went all over the friggin' place, so... But this, it's like, this is like the worst situation, because Michael just... It's all improvising on Michael's part, you know? Whereas I guess that's the thing with last season, Michael had a plan, but then he had to improvise. This is all improvising, and Michael is just not good at that, you know? So I literally just have to sit here not knowing, like, what could happen next, you know? I would not have expected that the United States government would take a hostile action against Panama to bust James Whistler out. How important is this guy? How important is this guy? You know? Why did I write line used? Oh, okay. It took me a sec. That was it. Well, oh, that doesn't say line, that says link. I can't read my own handwriting. Okay. Alright, so first off, we had the bit of turmoil between Michael and Lincoln, where, he's basically saying, you used me, and you used me just like the company, and it's one of those things where I think he understands, you know? I think he completely understands. It just still stings, you know, because he did it for LJ. But I like the line where he says, you know, pretty much like, you think I only care about myself, but your son is my nephew, you know? Your son is my nephew, and I care about him. And it's like, you understand, basically, was it good that Lincoln did that? Probably not. But you almost have to think like, well, that was the decision Lincoln made in a very stressful situation. Like, because this situation that Lincoln is in is honestly worse than any situation he's been in, you know? Because Season 1, while he did, you know, he had to help out and stuff, and Season 2, he was on the run, but Season 3, he is just put in a position where he has very little agency. He tries doing things, but it's a very delicate situation, especially with LJ, you know? So yeah, I mean, that was the decision he made, and that's where we are. That's where we are, and yeah, was it bad? Yes, but I guess he did what he thought was right, you know? Okay, so Bang and Burn. Bang and Burn. The latest stupid thing by the company. I can't believe that the best person in the company was Paul Kellerman. You know? Like, between lady who kills her leverage, General McDoesn't-talk, who ordered an airstrike on Panamanian soil, and literally anything Bill Kim ever did. What fucking idiots they are. Okay. Because we've talked about Bill Kim. We've talked about Susan. Let's talk about General Baldman. A character who would fit in on Breaking Bad with how many bald people are on that show. What an idiot. And now, like, he's going to... I'm so curious how far Whistler is involved, you know? Especially with everything of the apartment, but it's like... Because he knew that this operation could happen. Bang and Burn. But... is stupid. Like, if any of those guards had gotten a shot on Whistler, it's over, you know? If they had shot down the helicopter, that would have been it. You know, like, that seems like too great a risk, you know? And I do forget sometimes that the reason they needed Michael to break him out in the first place was because of the Panamanian government. The Panamanian government would not allow Whistler to just leave. They can't just take Whistler, you know? So that's why they put Michael in there. But yeah, like, it's just that was way too dangerous, you know? And just like I get it, but all you've done is you've made things so much worse. Like, too great a risk, I feel like, you know? I mean, now, I feel like this has to have, like, international repercussions. Like, these are Americans, you know? These are Americans in American choppers. They got one of them. They shot one of them. They're going to go over to him and be like, this is a fucking United States, you know, soldier, agent, you know, I don't know what the fuck you would call him, but this is U.S. Does that not, like, inflame relations between Panama and the United States? Especially with all this shit about the company coming out, you know? Because that's the thing, even though, yes, the Mahone testimony kind of fucked up. Even though the Mahone testimony fucked up, they had everything from, you know, Michael Lincoln and Sarah last season, but also Kellerman. Everything from Kellerman, you know, like, it's just... So now, I feel like this is going to make things worse. Like, literally, this operation has, like, 10,000 things that will be worse because this happened. And one thing that could have been good because this happened. But they didn't get that because they didn't get Whistler. So yeah, and the plan was to just take out the brothers once and for all. Kill Lincoln. Kill Michael. But that didn't work, as always. Now, the question does remain, do they now kill LJ? You know, they could. If that was the plan, I'm surprised they haven't sent anyone over to kill LJ. You know? Man, this... I love how complicated this show has gotten, there is a part of me that misses the old days. And by the old days, I mean like early season 1, when it was just, let's figure out how the fuck we gonna break out of prison, you know? Everything is just so goddamn complicated now. But that's for the best, you know? It's for the best. The show needed to get this complicated, and it's fine. I'm sticking with it, but you know, maybe it's just I also kind of miss Fox River. Oh, and you know, speaking of company testimony, not only Kellerman, they should have C notes, shouldn't they? Because he would have testified about Mahone. So they should have his testimony too. Yeah. You know, something I just realized, 8 episodes into season 3, C-Note just left. Like, he just went off into the sunset with his family. Which is so nice to know, you know? It's so nice that... Because I remember when that scene popped up, and I was nervous. I was like, something's gonna fucking happen, but no. C-Note got out. Without dying. Speaking of people from the olden days, T-Bag. Boy, the reducial of his role. Like, he's got to start figuring things out soon, you know? He's got to start figuring things out soon. Like, I understand why they kept T-Bag around, especially putting him in Sona. But boy, have they done nothing with his character. Him and Bellick too, honestly. You know? Like, I feel like they were like, okay, now who do we want in the prison with Michael? It's like, well, we've got the idea for for Whistler and stuff like that. It's like, okay, well, Mahone, T-Bag, and Bellick. That sounds like a good trio to put in with Michael. Now, the good news is, Mahone's coming back. Mahone's going to be rejoining the plot at Sona. And luckily, he didn't miss the escape. Which is very John Abruzzi, actually, now that I think about it. Because that was the thing, was that, you know, T-Bag almost killed Abruzzi. But then he ended up coming back, you know? After the failed attempt, so yeah. God, I want to rewatch some of season 1 now. I might just go back and rewatch some of my reactions, but yeah, I kind of miss a bit of season 1, you know? But that happens with like any show you watch for long enough. You kind of want to go back and rewatch some stuff. But yeah, so Mahone will at least be coming back, and he was definitely the most relevant to the plot because he was in on the escape and stuff. Because he would not stop until he was in on the escape. T-Bag doesn't seem like he's gotta know. He's got to know that Michael's trying to escape. And if he does know, then, like, you would think he would be trying to get in on it too, you know? Bellick kind of knows too, but he just, I don't know, they're just not writing him to be a part of it, you know? But maybe we'll get the two of them in on the plot, because I can't see just, you know, end of the season, we just leave Bellick and T-Bag at Sona, you know? Like, they're too, like, I don't know, I guess too big for the show. You know, we can't just leave them. Like, they're long-lasting characters. We've had them since season 1, pretty much episode 1, you know? So, yeah. Anyway. So yeah, Mahone didn't get his pills, unfortunately, and now after that botched testimony, he's gonna have to go back to Sona. So yeah, that sucks. That really sucks. And man, he was scratching away at his wrist like he was bleeding, you know? Like, if Lang could have only gotten there faster, you know? And he could have gotten his pills, he probably would have been alright. But, nope. Back to Sona. He's got some catching up to do at Sona. Let's see. We have the new escape plan, which is the tunnel to take us to No Man's Land, which is also very season 1, you know? Because after the first, you know, botched attempt, you know, they couldn't get into the infirmary like they originally planned. So they had to get another way into the infirmary, and now this is another way into no man's land. So, I mean, that is sort of the thing about this season, is it's very, very similar to season 1, you know, with more emphasis on the company and everything. And I'm not saying that to say it's bad again, you know, like I would say if season 1 and season 2 are like 10 out of 10, I'd put this probably at an 8 so far. You know, which is still pretty damn good, but yeah, there are things that are very similar to season 1, which makes me curious if season 4 is going to be very similar to season 2. We'll have to see. Let's see. We had Sophia in the apartment learning shit about James, Gary Miller, which is interesting stuff. Yeah, I don't know if. I mean, I don't know what to think with James, you know? Like, I guess I can't get a good read on him, you know? I don't know. I'm not really sure what to think about James. How much is he involved with the company, you know? But we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. I think we might get some answers, you know, now that the escape attempt has been thwarted, you know? Lincoln took the shot. I love that. We were talking last episode about, you know, I hate that when, you know, you've got the gun. It's like, now granted, you know, you may not be the greatest aim, but just, I love in shows when they do take the shot. And Lincoln took the shot and he fucking killed that nervous dude. He learned his lesson. No more half measures, Walter. I don't know if that quote necessarily applies to that scene, but I don't know. I rewatched that scene recently. But yeah, so we also got Lincoln and Sucre setting up this new house that needs to look abandoned, and then they recorded the sound of gunfire, which is interesting. Now, Lincoln did shoot up. I feel like that's a little dangerous, because eventually those bullets have to come back down. Like, it might have been better to shoot into a tree, you know? There were plenty of trees around there you could have shot into. But yeah, very curious as to what that all is going to be about, you know? So yeah, so there was that. The helicopter, again, a botched attempt. The company not. You never think these things through. Oh, this is exactly what happened when you had Sarah Tancredi being tortured by Kellerman. You had her, and then you didn't get the information from her. Oh, God, I'm turning into fucking Uncle Iroh over here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the helicopter didn't work. Fucking Susan's fucked, so there's that. But I don't know, maybe General McBald guy will do something else. What if she gets locked up in Sona? What if that's her new plan, is to go to Sona? There's no females in Sona, so that would be kind of interesting. I think she could hold her own, you know? I think she could fuck some people up if she had to, but that would be really, really interesting if she actually went to Sona to help bust Whistler out. Oh, that'd be so interesting. But I don't know. I don't think that'll happen. But I don't know what else will happen to her, so, yeah. And finally, we have Michael is going to be leaving Sona because, yeah, the Panamanians are smart. There's been 2 escape attempts in the last 24 hours. Not even, like in the last 12 hours. No, in the last 3 hours, basically. Yeah, well, maybe not. This might be a new day. I think this might be a new day, So yeah, they are taking Michael away from Sona, which is interesting. Now, where else are they going to put him? I have no idea, but we'll have to see. We'll definitely have to see. But I'm very interested. Good episode, very chaotic episode. I mean, I feel like that's sort of the thing, is that whereas everything was sort of planned in season 1, like, and I'm not saying like the writing, like the actual, like in the story, like everything, Michael had plans. He had to adapt, he had to improvise somewhere, but he had plans. Season 2 started that way, but then got very chaotic as time went on. And now, Season 3, I feel like, is just total chaos of trying to figure out what to do, you know? So, yeah. But it's very, very interesting. And, yeah, we've got 5 more episodes of this season, so I'll be very curious to see where we are going. But, yeah, that is basically it. With all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. There's a bunch of links on screen if you want to go click around to any of those. There's a playlist for all of my Prison Break reactions, as well as another video you can go click on if you want. There's also a subscribe button and a Patreon button on screen, as well as other links in the description if you want to go check out any of those. See you guys later.